Emmy and the Llamcorn. Emmy and the Llamcorn. Written by Mollie G. Moore. Illustrated by Maggie C. R. Moore. Just so you know, only chapter 1 is illustrated. I hope you enjoy this book. Chapter 1. Once upon a time, there was a girl named Emmy. She threw a rock into a pond. There was a Llamcorn drinking from that pond. The rock hit the Llamcorn in the face. The Llamcorn freaked out and fell into the pond. Emmy ran into the pond to help the Llamcorn out. She calmed down the Llamcorn and she said, "I'm Emmy, and I'm sorry I hit you." The Llamcorn said, "Meh, meh." Emmy said, "Can you please use your magic to speak like a human?" Suddenly, sparkles appeared out of her horn, and she said, "Hi, my name is Rose. I forgive you. I really needed that because I get really thirsty and sometimes drink too much water, so I need help getting away from the water." Then Rose said, "You get one wish." Emmy was very excited. She said, "I wish for you to be mine forever." Rose said, "Are you sure? There are lots of other wishes I could grant you." Emmy said, "No, thank you. I just want you to be mine." Then Rose said, "Well, then you basically get 2 wishes because you don't need magic for me to be yours, and now you have another wish." Emmy said, "Okay, then my wish is for a stable for you." Rose said, "Your wish will be granted. Just give me a second to grant it. Actually, just take me to your house so I can grant it there." Emmy showed Rose the way to her house. All of a sudden, extra sparkles appeared out of her horn. Then Rose's stable appeared out of her own horn. Emmy was still excited. After a ride on Rose, Emmy put Rose in her new stable, and went to bed. Chapter 2. The next day, Emmy brought Rose to school. Emmy was excited to show her class Rose the Llamcorn. P.S. On the first day of school, Emmy asked her teacher and her principal if she could bring a Llamcorn to school for show and tell, and they said yes. Emmy got in trouble when the new principal, who was her dad, saw Rose. Emmy said, "Mr. Haig / Mr. Dad, the last principal said that I could bring my Llamcorn to school for show and tell." Mr. Dad said, "Okay then, carry on." When Emmy got to class, she got in trouble with her teacher. Her teacher is her mom. Emmy reminded her mom she's already said it was okay, and so she did and so did the principal. Old principal. Mrs. Mom said, "Okay, hide the Llamcorn and tell show and tell. Emmy brought Rose into the janitor's closet and said, "Stay here until I come back." Emmy's friend Mollie brought her llama named Grace for show and tell. Then it was Emmy's turn. She went to get Rose from the janitor's closet. Rose said softly, "Okay, let's go." Chapter 3. When Emmy got back to class, she said, "This is my Llamcorn Rose." The whole class was laughing at her, except for Mollie. Emmy was petting Rose to feel if she was there. P.S. Emmy and Mollie know that Llamcorns can do everything, even be invisible. Emmy said, "Mollie, can you come here for a second?" Mollie came over and together they talked to Rose to make her less nervous. Mollie said, "I know you are nervous, but the class is going to be amazed that there is such thing as a Llamcorn. Once they see you, the three of us will be the ones laughing." A few seconds later, Rose made herself visible to the class. The whole class was amazed. Emmy, Mollie, and Rose started laughing. It was a great day. They can't wait for their next adventure. The end. For now. About the author. Mollie G. Moore is 8 years old. She is a second grader at St. Joseph Catholic School in Waconia. Her amazing teacher is Miss Triplett. Mollie lives in Watertown, Minnesota with her mom, dad, and sister Maggie. Maggie She loves her adorable dogs, Rosie and Tallulah. In case you were wondering, the G in her name stands for Grace. P.S. She came up with the idea for this book because of her friend Emmy Haig, who really loves Llamcorns. About the illustrator. Maggie C.R. Moore is 10 years old. She's a fourth grader at St. Joseph Catholic School in Waconia. She loves her teacher, Miss McChesick. Maggie lives in Watertown, Minnesota with her mom, dad, and younger sister, Mollie, who is the author of this book. Maggie has had a love for drawing since she was a little girl. The